Casinos are often a target of scams, and with the upcoming integrated results, authorities are doing all they can to fend off crime. Today, we are going to expose some common cheats used in casinos.
When the ball has dropped, the dealer should be looking here, not there, to see what the number is. Because nobody's going to cheat in there, but they are going to cheat down there. So when the ball drops, the dealer should be watching the layout, not the wheel. As soon as the number has been called, as soon as the ball has fallen in the wheel and the number's been called, the dealer will crown it with a dolly. This is called a dolly, which will certainly stop people putting any bets on top. But people can still put bets there or there. So when the dealer clears the table, for example, he will say 29 black and clear all around the number, so that if anybody is going to cheat, the cameras can see that the number's all clear. But you will still find people, if it's a big game, who will be putting bets on all over the layout as well. And people, the dealer will then sort of say, we'll pay out all the even chances or whatever, and then she'll say 138. So she'll go over here to pick, he or she will go over here to pick up the chips, and quite often somebody will just from there slide a chip in. Now the dealer's already knows what the payout is because she's just worked it out. So she'll go, excuse me, but you can also always tell from the other players on the table, because they will actually look at the cheat as if to say, what did you just do? The basic way of cheating is to distract the dealer so that you can put a late bet on. And you will have a professional distractor who will be standing here, excuse me, I want some change, excuse me, I want some change, and the dealer will say, I'll be with you in a moment, sir. But they do this professionally, so you probably have a team of 3 people who might work the table as cheats. One will give a patron one of their chips so they can put an obviously late bet on. And you take their chips off knowing it was their chips, but they might leave that chip underneath. A very common problem in roulette is actually theft, whereby, I put a $100 chip on black, and then I put a $100 chip on black on the other table. And while I'm not watching, somebody comes in and goes, I'll have that, thanks very much. And they will just walk off with it, even if there's no result known. They've just stolen a $100 chip because nobody was watching it. And some people will switch bets, and some people will claim bets that aren't their own, because people do quite frequently pay 2 roulette tables at the same time if they're playing the even chances. Like they'll just bet 2 columns on this table, and then they'll turn around to the table behind and bet 2 columns there. So it is quite common for somebody to switch a bet or claim a bet or steal a bet. But people will often cheat here, because you might have 3 or 4 sets of bets there. So you'll find somebody sitting at the end of the table with a roulette card in front of them and a chip underneath. And they'll say, oh, sorry. So you've... I'm sure that wasn't there. So wherever the money is involved, people will find a way to cheat.
All this is part of a training symposium organized by the Casino Regulatory Authority and Criminal Investigations Department. Some 200 officers attended the 2-day event.